You want to talk about Christmas?
I know, we missed you guys for Christmas. Did you guys see my text message yesterday where I sent felt people
Oh,
because
that was
I could
super
not
creepy.
stop laughing.
We were laughing, and the rest of us were considering diets. So
I
I talked to mom last night because she sent me a picture. They'd gone to a party. I was like, "Oh, mom, you guys look so good, unlike the felt people." And she goes, "Oh my God, I'm going on a diet tomorrow." And then she goes, "Even my fingers were fat." I said, "Mom, I don't know why Jacqueline sent us those fat felt people." I was
I
like,
know
my
it
legs
was
was like,
it was so funny.
Jen look
Everybody's body
normal.
part is like this big. Everybody has like cankles.
Yes, but
That's
Jensen, your
bizarre.
person was more proportional. Ours was like blowed up.
I was glad that my person's eyebrows looked okay. All of y'all had like one crooked eyebrow and then one good eyebrow.
Yeah, and my eyes were like,
Yeah, or
I
like one tiny little eye and then one regular sized eye.
Grandma
well,
had one tiny eye.
yeah, great. I liked how Jessica said she looked like a cabbage patch. And I mean, I was in the backyard. I swear to God, I laughed all day long. I could not keep it together.
It was
And and I thought it was so funny. And I showed Cruz last night and he goes, "Who's that boy?" And I was like, "That's me. I'm that boy."
Welcome to the Postcard Town podcast. My name is Jensen. I'm with Jacqueline, Jill, and Raquel to discuss a new destination today. If you listened to our last episode, you may think our next destination is Hidden Valley, so we could talk more about ranch dressing. But actually, today we're going to discuss Nashville. And this one is a brand new spot for all of us, which should make it exciting. Nashville has been on my list to visit for quite some time now, so the planning was really fun. There's a few places that were familiar to me, but mostly new finds that are pushing me even more to book a trip to Nashville. Nashville has been growing in popularity, and tourism is also kicking up in recent years. The vibrant culture, music, food, sports are very attractive and contribute to high quality of life and driving Nashville to be a desirable place to experience, whether it's for vacation or a more permanent relocation. As far as tourism goes, 2024, they set a record with 16.9 million visitors and $11.2 billion in visitor spending. The 2025 projections are indicating visitation is going to increase to over 17 million and potentially set a new record for spending as well. So, Jacqueline, Jill, Raquel, what are your initial thoughts on Nashville? What did you know about the city prior to planning, or what really comes to mind when you think of Nashville?
I think country music for one, yeah. I would totally want to go. I think it's on our list. We talked about doing a girls trip there a couple times. We still have yet to pull that trigger. So I think that would be fun. It's definitely on like a bucket list for me. I'd say like in the top 10 places I would want to go visit.
I agree. And actually, I didn't really think about going, except mom kept talking about it. And she kept saying, "You guys really have to go. It's just
Hmm.
so much, there's just so much to do there." So actually, it is recently higher up on my list to go. So, but I've never been.
Yeah, I think it seems I don't know when it started, but it became the bachelorette party
Mm-hmm.
destination. Um, so because I that was not on my radar when I was getting married, but yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
seems to be the super hot spot. I think for me, I see Nashville, I think like live music, right? I think yes, of course, country, but also the like just like the nightlife, I think is what I think of.
Yeah, I tried to find a list. I thought for sure that there would be a list of like most popular bachelor or bachelorette, destinations. I could not find a list that, seemed like it was, really that it was convincing that I could believe and, had a list. But for the most part, I think the ones that I did see, it basically said, Nashville is definitely up there in like the top, five at least. And for the most part, it was like the only one that was really appearing on lists more frequently and higher than Nashville was Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that was something that I thought about too. I wasn't something that came to mind initially, like when we were getting married, but now it definitely seems like a good option.
Sure.
All right. Well, the music, the bars, the food, the Southern charm are all big pieces that make Nashville special. But before we get to all of that, I want to take a quick detour and mention sports. So
Love sports.
I know sports. So, so, so the major sports teams in Tennessee are the Titans in the NFL and the Predators in hockey. And the city is ranked in the mid 20s when it comes to population or market size, but it seems like the fans are really supporting their current teams very well. And the atmosphere at like some of these Predators games is awesome. They have some rituals that I thought were fun. At the beginning of the game, they might toss a catfish on the ice, and it also shows that they like to taunt the opposing goalie after scores sometimes with the chant, "It's all your fault."
Oh my gosh.
So it just seems like a really fun environment. And so I really like the fans and kind of the way they're embracing these sports teams. So the Titans, while the team hasn't had a winning season since 2021, they are building a brand new stadium, which is scheduled to be ready in 2027, and it's projected to cost over $2 billion. But what I actually wanted to bring up was baseball, because they had to wait a long time. They had to wait a while before the Predators and the Titans, called Nashville home. The Titans moved from Houston to Tennessee in 1997, and it wasn't until 1999 where they actually settled into Nashville. And the Predators, their franchise began in 1998. So sports teams in Nashville are relatively new, and the city's currently in consideration for a baseball team as part of MLB expansion. So other potential cities are Salt Lake City, Portland, Montreal, and I believe Raleigh as well. So the league's currently made of 30 teams, and the aim is to get to 32. So likely 2 of those cities are going to be getting a new team. And I think the most important part of a new team is a great name. So I've pulled the list of the top contenders for Nashville baseball team names, and I've thrown in a few of my own. So I'm going to give you the list, and I want you to tell me which one you think is the best. And then we'll just see. I'll tell you which ones I did.
Oh, okay.
All right. So here is the list of team names. Some of them I came up with. We'll see if you can spot them. And let's see which one you pick as what you think it should be. So the Nashville Sounds. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you ahead of time that is the name of their current AAA team.
Okay.
The Nashville Stars, Music City Rhythm, Tennessee Twang, Nashville Fiddlers, Nashville Grit, Music City Muscle, Nashville Notes, Nashville Bandits, and Tennessee Banjos. So
Should we
which
pick
of
our
those
favorite?
which of those is your favorite for a new baseball team?
Stars.
Bandits.
We lost Raquel.
I know. Sorry. I think I like Music City Muscle. I don't know how you make a muscle a mascot, but
Yeah.
Which ones do you think I did?
Music City Muscle.
Fiddlers and bandits.
I think you did Tennessee Twang.
I think you did Twang too.
Okay, so the Bandits was actually not mine, but that was a call out to the Raccoons, which are apparently like a state thing. I don't know if it's like state animal or state rodent.
State rodent, yeah.
Yeah.
State pest.
So the ones that I came up with though are Music City Rhythm, Tennessee Twang, Nashville Grit, and Music City Muscle. So there seems to be a lot of momentum to make sure that it has ties to music. And my take on that is to just go all in and put Music City right in the name rather than using Nashville or Tennessee. And so really the only precedent that comes to mind is the Golden State Warriors, who have a similar approach by not using, directly a city or a state in their name. And also MLB, they've had this campaign in recent years with these City Connect jerseys. So like the Houston Astros, for example, they have a jersey that says Space City on the chest. So my top pick was Music City Muscle. That was the one that I liked that I came up with. I thought it kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit. But yeah, to your point, I don't know what you do as far as a mascot, but I think it would be cool.
Yeah, they're just like constantly like this. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Just a bicep.
Yeah. But is it like a music note? Sorry.
Yeah. Maybe it's like
you could do a music
I
note
was
that
gonna
way.
say
That
maybe.
would be
Like
cool.
a
A
music
music note
note.
that's flexing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do it.
Yeah. So I'll copyright that, and if the city or the baseball team wants to contact us, they can
Get
they
your
can buy
marketing
that.
campaign ready.
All right, so that's all I have for sports. I know y'all like to talk about sports, so
All the time.
Love it.
Yeah.
moving on. All right, it's vacation mode time, so let's talk about our in-flight entertainment that's going to get us geared up for the trip. We're going to briefly hit TV and film, but the main course today is going to be music. So, as far as movies go, I have Walk the Line, which is, of course, Johnny Cash. The Green Mile, which I don't know, that really gets me hyped for a vacation, but The Green Mile. And then there's Ernest Goes to Jail. And for TV series, there's Nashville and Raquel's favorite 911, which they have a new series that's 911 Nashville that she's just started. Did y'all find any others as far as movies go, or any of those sound good?
I found Hannah Montana.
Oh,
I did
that's a
see
good
that.
call.
Yeah.
I think that one will pump you up. It's a good girly movie.
I think I would do I'd take Ernest.
I agree. Green Mile is a really good movie, but not like like it's not a fun movie. And I really want to love 911 Nashville because I really like the franchise, but I'm just not getting into it. It's like right off the bat, we're going with a funny, weird storyline of estranged kids. Like, I don't need estranged kids in the first episode for a main character, and that's what we're getting so far. So,
And they haven't gone to space yet, so 'cause that's what you really liked about the other 911.
yeah, see, 911 brought us the space episode well into the series. It wasn't like right off the bat, so I could get with it. I could get into it, right? I can believe it. But yeah. But anyway, that's my pick anyway, 911 Nashville.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of Walk the Line, but it actually just reminds me of the movie Walk Hard.
Yeah.
And which is a movie that I really like. At least I really like the opening scene. You should at least watch the opening scene with the machetes.
Wait, is that You've Gone Smell Blind?
Yeah, that's one of Raquel's favorites too, is when the mom says you've gone smell blind.
I
Have y'all
haven't
not
seen
seen it?
I haven't seen it in a long time. I think I saw the opening of it, but it's been a long time.
If you just watch the first like 25 minutes, I think that's what's important.
It's enough.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Okay, so music time. We have each come up with 5 songs to contribute to our Nashville playlist. There was a little debate on if we were picking our songs that had to do directly with Nashville or just our favorite songs. So we have a little mixture in here. So I'll let y'all decide which list you want to share. And let's have Raquel go first.
Oh, Raquel, get it.
Okay. So, number 1 on my list, it's apparently considered the greatest country song of all time.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear what it is.
It's George Jones, He Stopped Loving Her Today. And it's like super classic. It's super sad. It's that like classic country heartbreak song. If you don't know it, listen to it. It's and I also learned that they even etched the title of this song on George Jones's gravestone.
Oh.
But yeah, I love George Jones. My family loves George Jones. So that was on my list. Next, I had to do include Patsy Cline. Love her. So I included Walking After Midnight. That's a really good one. I also looked at some of the like Hall of Fame song, like considered, they're like top songs considered by Billboard or the Opry, top songs. So I do want to give credit to that too. But I included Hello Darlin' by Conway Twitty. I think there's just like a couple of lines in there that are pretty classic, and like really feel like classic country to me. Next, I did Boondocks by Little Big Town, and love Little Big Town. And then I had to give it up to Shania Twain just because she's my girl, and I love Shania Twain. She's got a ton of hits and really good ones, but I went with If You're Not In It for Love. I think that's a really good one. So that's my playlist. It's pretty diverse, I would say, as far as, decades and even subgenres of country.
Okay, now this is just favorite country songs, and then I have a Tennessee one.
Your personal favorite.
Okay, yeah. I'm kicking off with Garth Brooks. The Thunder Rolls. Have you not loved that song? I love that song. Have to sing along. Another Garth Brooks, Much Too Young. I like that one too. And then I have George Strait, The Chair. I do love The Chair.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. And then I did Chris Stapleton, White Horse. This is one of my all-time favorites. I love that song. And then I also have another George Strait, You Look So Good in Love. And that's my top 5.
Okay.
So a lot of George, some Garth, and Stapleton. Yeah.
That's a good list.
Okay, so these are Nashville related, Nashville related.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 songs from Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire and Hurt, which I like both of those songs. And Hurt is actually his most popular. I just like the slowness of it. I feel like, it's a lot of feelings.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's by Chris Stapleton. He actually has a song called Nashville, Tennessee, which I did not know that, and I'm a very big fan. I had never heard it, but it's
Is it good?
It's good. I listened to it, but I had not heard it before. I guess Jacqueline has, because
No. I
Okay.
just know he has one.
well, it's good. And then of course Tennessee Whiskey, which is his, another one of his songs, which
Yeah.
But actually, one of my favorite songs is White Horse.
Yeah.
So you said that one. And then the other one is called, and this I discovered, Bachelorettes on Broadway by Waylon Jennings, which I think is appropriate because, Bachelorette, party site. So
Yeah,
if you haven't heard that one, listen to it. And it's all about the bachelorettes that come to Nashville. So
Oh, okay.
that's my 5.
Okay. Well, my picks, I did not look at, I don't have a lot of classics. I actually don't have any classics, I don't think. So I'm glad y'all hit some of those with George Strait, George Jones, Garth Brooks. So my first one, I start out with Luke Bryan, Knockin' Boots. I like that one a lot. It's a good song. Miranda Lambert, I like It All Comes Out in the Wash. I like when she says, "Don't sweat it, Tide Stick will get it."
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite lines. And then Casey Musgraves, which this whole list could have been Casey Musgraves for me. There's too many songs to pick, but I picked Dime Store Cowgirl just because I think that has the most country feel. But really, you should just go ahead and listen to the whole album, the whole Pageant Material album. And then I have John Michael Montgomery. I picked Sold, the Grundy County Auction,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's short and sweet. And I really like that song as well. My last one is Miranda Lambert, Gunpowder and Lead. I actually don't know that I like the song that much, but every time that we go down like a every time there's like directions, Raquel now just like anticipates me saying the opening where they're like County Road, and then they do the numbers. So it's actually County Road 233, but you can do it with any number. So that's really why I like it, because we'll be like, oh, we're going down, whatever. It'll be like County Road 642. It works with any number. So I do it all the time. So that one made the list mostly just because of that.
You know, I think one of the songs you mentioned reminded me. I think one of the first country songs I ever heard was "Time Marches On."
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Which is not like not like the greatest song or anything, but I feel like it was one of the first country songs I heard that I liked, and then just listen to more and more country, and that's like, I listen to it half the time probably.
I do like Tim McGraw, "Don't Take the Girl."
Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember driving home one time from a work trip and I was pregnant. I don't know with what baby it was. I don't know if it was Christian or Cruz, but man, I remember I heard it and I was just bawling. Because, like at the end, they're talking about the mom almost dying, giving birth, and I'm just like, oh my God.
No, she does die, right?
Well, it's whatever you make of it.
Oh, I always thought she died.
Well, I guess you're pessimistic. I don't know.
I just thought that's what I heard in the song. I don't know. I could be wrong. No,
I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna have
she
to
could have
listen to it
lived.
again.
You gotta go listen to He Stopped Loving Her Today. I'm telling you, like, it's brutal. That one and the Grand Tour. It's also, oh my God, they're just next level.
The other Tennessee songs that I had was "TN" by Morgan Wallen. And I had "Broadway Girls" by Morgan Wallen. If you don't know that one, you gotta know that one. And then, of course, I also had like Jill. She had "Ring of Fire." I had that one on my list. That's it.
Apparently, I know like 60s, 70s country, then some 90s, and then a little bit of like 2000s. But I just don't listen to it on the radio.
Nobody gave a Dolly song, did they?
Oh yeah, that was Shame on Us.
Working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I love that song, but I guess I don't consider it a country song.
I mean, she's singing it, so I think it counts.
It's just a song to me. I love that song.
Jolene.
Yeah. Or "Islands in the Stream."
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, so road trip game time. This is becoming my favorite part of this show, by the way, is doing these games. We should just do games. We should do a podcast where we just come up with all the games.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So the game for this episode will highlight the best-selling female artist in country music history, Shania Twain.
Yes!
Over 100 million albums sold and 5 Grammy wins, along with many other awards. Shania is the only female artist with 3 consecutive diamond albums.
Wow.
And I am not going to tell you the name of those albums because we are going to be naming as many songs as you possibly can. I was going to do this a couple different ways. I was going to do singles and try and just say it had to be a single that she released. And then I was also going to say it had to be one that has my favorite part of Shania Twain songs, which is the spoken word intro or like interjection that she seems to put on so many of her songs. But I'm going to open it up and just say any country song on the Shania Twain list. You're going to have to also, I have a list, so I'll keep a tally. We might be here a while. We'll see. But keep me honest. If you think it is for sure a song and I just don't recognize it, you can tell me. And as we go through this, if you say one and it has one of those openings, I'm going to tell you. I think we start with Raquel, since she was the one that had a Shania Twain song in her list.
Yeah. Okay.
You're the one on your list.
Ka-ching!
Yeah, just say that one.
Ka-ching! Jensen's favorite song.
Yeah. Raquel, for some
It's
reason...
a little obscure.
Raquel had like a very small list of music on her iPod or whatever whenever we first started dating. It probably had like 60 songs. So we heard Ka-ching all the time.
I don't know that one.
I
don't know it.
Yeah, that one doesn't have a spoken intro. Instead, it's just a cash register that is just ringing.
I'm gonna say, "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," because that's what didn't we already say that one? So I'll just put that one out.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
That's
Raquel
good.
checked it.
And
Yeah.
that's the like the top one. That is Let's Go Girls.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls.
I really love Any Man of Mine.
Mm.
Any man of mine.
Yep.
Everybody's made it past the first round.
Okay. Whose bed have your boots been under?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is what it's called, but what's the song? Looks Like We Made It? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's the
Maybe.
title, but I know which one you're talking about.
Come on, my baby.
Yeah.
So you have is there a title in there? Or Looks Like We Made It is not the name of the
Yeah, just keep singing it in your head, and maybe you'll get to the title.
It's a song for sure of hers, but
Totally a song.
It's definitely a song.
it's definitely, we don't know the name of it.
song. Okay.
That don't impress me much.
Oh,
Yeah.
That Don't Impress Me Much is where she says, ow.
Ow.
Oh, I Ain't No Quitter.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's an underrated song, I think.
Yeah.
what's the song? If You're Not in It for Love. Did we already say this? But I don't know any titles.
That's the one that
That's
I
it.
mentioned. So you can, that's a song.
Okay, well, so then we already said that one.
No, it was on my playlist. I didn't play it in the game.
Okay, I'm playing it in the game.
Yeah, it's actually I'm Out of Here.
The name is I'm Out of Here?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it just
I'm
has
out of here.
it just has it in parentheses if you're not in it for love, but it's showing
The-
that the name is actually I'm Out of Here.
Oh, okay.
That's the one where she's on the motorcycle in the music video.
Is it?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
The one that's
that's...
Yes.
the one that's all spacey?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No.
Yes, it is.
Y'all haven't
Google
said that
it.
one yet.
You Google it.
When we get there, I'll tell you which one that one is, but that's not it.
Okay. All right. The Woman in Me is one of my favorite
Ooh,
songs.
that's a good one.
That's a good one. I'll Get You Good. Not?
It's I'm Gonna Get You Good, and that is
Oh.
the song that has the space. The
Okay.
space.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
I
you
thought
go.
that was it.
Party for Two.
Ugh,
Oh, that's with that guy. What's his name?
Something
That
correct.
guy.
yes.
Oh, Billy Currington?
I don't know, one of them.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, Billy. Yeah, so it is Billy Currington. Hey, Billy. Double point.
I don't know if I know anymore.
Okay.
Mm.
Jacqueline's out. Raquel's up.
Juanita.
That is a song.
It's a song.
I'm out. I don't have anything else.
Raquel is really big on the Up album.
Going up, up, up.
Shania, see, like, I am not one to listen to albums start to finish, but for some reason, like with Shania, like a couple of hers, I would just listen to the whole thing.
I do not have another one.
Raquel, do you have more? Should we keep going? How many more do you think you could do?
I don't know.
All right, let me hit
Let's-
some just real quick to make sure that we say them.
Yeah.
You're Still the One, which is super cheesy. It has like the long intro, and then she's all like, "After all this time."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Any Man of Mine. Oh no, you said Any Man
No,
of Mine.
somebody said that one.
Honey, I'm Home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Up. We didn't say Up.
Jacqueline said it just now after the fact.
Yeah,
Oh.
she tried to get a late entry into the game.
Late
Oh,
entry.
okay.
Love Gets Me Every Time.
Yeah.
Don't Be Stupid, which is
Yes.
when she says, "Cool."
Cool.
You Win My Love.
Oh, I love that
Yes.
one.
When, which is where she says, 1, 2, now, which is a little different.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, it's
She
like a 1, 2. I think it's like that.
Yeah. Come On Over, which is
Oh, yeah.
Shake It.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, the whole album, Come On Over, is like she really leans into this whole, like, she's just going to have these interjections at the beginning. I really don't like that, but I think that it's like she has a license to do it at this point.
Hold on, wait, pause. I'm trying to think which song she says "Kick It," and
So-
it's
Kick It.
"Mind If I Sit Down by You Around."
I think that's my favorite Shania Twain song, and that is I'm Holding On to Love.
yeah.
And I think it's mostly because she says kick it.
Kick it.
Whatever
so
you
good.
do, whatever you do, don't.
Mm.
And Last one I think we'll call out is From This Moment, which I want Raquel to do the beginning, which is do you know what it is, Raquel? I'll tell you, and then I think you should do it.
Okay.
She says, "I do swear."
Yes. Uh,
She does this whenever it comes on. She makes fun of this song.
no, I can't do it. There's too much pressure now.
All right, let's take a quick break, and then whenever we come back, we'll start getting into some of our points of interest. Okay, let's start going through our points of interest, and I'm going to start with the Johnny Cash Museum. This one I saw was consistently rated as the top music museum, including #1 on the list of best music museums for USA Today, and that is 3 years running, 2023, 2024, and 2025. It's only $30 to get in, and it has some really cool artifacts of Johnny Cash's, and guitars, costumes, song lyrics that were written down. But it looks like a really fun place to go.
Let's go. $30 is cheap.
I would say the same thing. Like, it wasn't actually that expensive.
Yeah.
Surprising how cheap it is.
Yeah,
I think it's really cool to see like the memorabilia. I can get really into it at museums of reading like all of those plaques, right? So I think it's there's got to be a reason it's the #1 rated music museum.
So next one we have is the Grand Ole Opry House. This one I know, like we talked about Mom and her trips there, and she kind of said the same thing to me, which is every seat there is a good seat. It's only it's 4,400 capacity. But yeah, it looks like it's a really good seating, and there's tours available. There's several options. You can either do a daytime tour, you can do a post-show tour, and they offer a Women of Country tour, which you can get mimosas on that tour, which would also make it fun. But I think it's definitely like a spot that you have to hit. I'm sure that there's, a ton of ways that you can do Nashville. But I think you really have to go to the Grand Ole Opry. I think it's a must see. They have shows all throughout the week, and any show would be a blast. Any artist that's fortunate enough to perform there at that venue is going to be great. I have a couple notable acts that are going to be there this year. So March 11th is Dancing with the Stars Live. So if that's your show, if that's what you're into, that would be a really amazing way to see Nashville. You get to see the Dancing with the Stars performance there and experience the Opry. And those tickets, they were listed from $75 to $900. I tried to see they had like some VIP packages, but they were all sold out whenever I looked. But yeah, I think that would be a really cool experience. And then the other one coming on March 27th that I saw is Chicago. So
Oh, let's go for our birthday, Jill.
Let's go.
You're 40. Let's go.
Yeah.
So next on the list is going to be the Country Music Hall of Fame. There's 158 members in the Country Music Hall of Fame, and it says that typically there's 3 members that are inducted each year unless there's a tie. If there's a tie, they just admit both. So recent inductees were Tony Brown, June Carter Cash, and Kenny Chesney. They have some exhibits there. They have Dolly Parton, Lainey Wilson, and then Taylor Swift had an exhibit there, but it actually just wrapped up. Eligibility for the Country Music Hall of Fame I thought was kind of interesting, though. It says that you're eligible 20 years after they were first achieved national prominence, and they made a significant contribution to country music. So I only thought it was interesting because while I was looking up Shania Twain and preparing for that, she is not in the Country Music Hall of Fame, which I thought was a bit surprising.
So you said 20 years after what?
It says they're eligible 20 years after they first achieved national prominence.
Oh, okay. That's interesting because when I was going down a rabbit hole of country music artists from looking at the Hall of Fame website, I read that Patsy Cline, I think, got inducted in the 70s, but she died in 63 when she was 30. So I wonder if hers was like a little unique just because of her kind of like sudden tragic death. I think that and she was so popular, I think. So I think that's kind of interesting that maybe hers was a little different.
Yeah. So some of the other see artifacts from there that I found were Johnny Cash prison worn attire, handwritten lyrics from Folsom Prison Blues and I Walk the Line. They have some Dolly Parton attire there. There's also a lot there on Patsy Cline, of course, Hank Williams and Loretta Lynn. Lots of instruments, boots, outfits, lyrics, a lot of cool memorabilia. Are we good on Country Music Hall of Fame?
Yes, but I just noticed on that list is Reba McEntire. We did not talk about it all either.
Fancy.
Fancy.
I love fancy.
I mean, I was just, because after you mentioned that about Shania, I was like, let me look at this. And I saw Reba, and we haven't talked about her. I don't know. She doesn't come to my mind, but I do think she is very like Nashville country.
Notable. And her award-winning acting in Tremors is phenomenal.
She's in that? I forgot.
Yes, she's in Tremors. Remember, she gets the big old gun and they shoot him from the top. Yes.
Yeah.
I love her in that movie.
Oh, man. It's been so long since I've seen that.
We need to watch Tremors again.
I hate that movie.
You didn't even get penetration with the elephant gun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
coming
hold
back.
on. I think I get Tremors confused with Holes. Which one is the one?
Holes
is Disney with Shia LaBeouf.
Which one is the
It's made
movie
by,
with like monsters that come up from the
Tremors.
sand?
That's Tremors.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I don't like that movie.
Is it Kevin Bacon in it?
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon, yeah.
Confirmed that I do not like Tremors.
And that you do like Holes.
I don't think
Y'all
I like
watch
Holes
Tremors
either.
tonight. Come on, just watch it tonight and you'll be good. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, so that was our Reba detour. I started looking up some festivals and things you could see in the area, some events. One that I found was the Tomato Art Fest. It's a 2-day event that takes place in August in East Nashville. It's free to attend, and according to their website, it says in 2022 they had 65,000 attendees. So it's growing, I think, in popularity, but it's all focused around tomatoes. And so there's many tomato related contests taking place. There's tomato recipes. You can have artwork, which is, just drawing different tomatoes, haikus. There's costumes, and there's a special category just for hats. But it sounds like a pretty, quirky place. It's got food, artwork. There's a parade, so it could be a fun thing to attend. And like I said, it's free.
Oh my
Tomato.
gosh! I'm looking at a poster for it for 2025, and I gotta do a shout out to my mom and my grandmother because it says "I love you from my head to my toes, tomatoes," and that was like a thing we used to say. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I'm done on the detour.
You should take them to the Tomato Fest.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, they're really like going for wacky. I think I saw the word wacky on their website a half dozen or more times. And I don't know if they decided to start with wacky and make it wacky, or it just became wacky. But yeah, they're really leaning into it.
I do think it's very cool. Like just that you like the idea that you can make anything really a big deal if you put the effort, you get the right people together, and you get the momentum going. You can even make a tomato a big deal. I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Jack Daniel's Distillery is next on the list. That is 75 miles south of Nashville. It's like a 90-minute drive. They have tours there, and they range depending on how into it you want to be. You can do, a 2-hour tour up to a 5-hour tour, and those are going to range from $35 to $160.
What?
So, but I think we should call out just right off the bat. Be responsible, plan your day. Obviously, drinking whiskey, and then you have a 90-minute drive back to Nashville after. So just make sure that you plan your day out correctly. So, where's Jack Daniels for you? How long has it been since you had a Jack and Coke?
6 months.
Oh, okay. I thought for sure it was going to be multiple years for everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
no.
sure.
No.
Really? Y'all will say, yeah, I feel like a Jack and Coke.
I mean,
That
I
your-
don't feel
Or a
like
Jack and Diet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that like
Yeah.
your go-to concert drink?
No.
no.
Oh, okay.
So
Not
where
my
are you
go-to.
ordering this? Where are you ordering this? Are you at a bar?
I don't go to bars, but I'd say normally it's
Restaurant.
like on a vacation, yeah, or
Okay, it's your
yeah,
vacation.
yeah.
I don't
And
know.
It's that or it's tequila. I mean, my go-to is an old fashioned. Like that's what I get is an old fashioned. So if I can't get that, then there's okay, something with tequila or something with whiskey, and just
I like whiskey and I like bourbon. But it just depends what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I'll get a margarita. Sometimes I'll get a beer. So it just depends for me. But I mean, yeah.
so
it
this
just
could
makes
be
me
like
up.
when you're out, like at a restaurant, you'll order that? Okay, okay.
Yeah. Doesn't
That's
everybody
fun.
order a drink with their dinner, or is it just me?
We need to go out to dinner more.
yeah,
Yeah, let's
yeah.
go out.
Yeah.
So, if the distillery alone isn't enough reason to visit Lynchburg, consider the Jack Daniels World Championship Invitational. This is taking place in October, and plan early because each year at the Jack, 40,000 people are stopping by this barbecue competition. Plan to eat at vendor booths and food trucks, though, because the teams are focused on the competition. It's not a catering event, so you're not going to be able to eat the competition barbecue. But it sounds like a fun event, and the grand champion barbecue team from this past year took home a check for $25,000.
Ooh.
Dang.
The next festival, which is the one that I think I am most interested in, is the Music City Food and Wine Festival. This is going to be in April this year. So this is April 24th through the 26th in Centennial Park. And so you have the Southern Fried Hootenanny, which is going to be live music and unlimited food and beverage tasting from 25 plus local restaurants. And that's going to include whiskey, beer, wine. So that's $99. And that'll be on Friday night. And then on Saturday, that's the grand tasting. So Saturday evening is a signature event with, again, unlimited samples. And it's 100 plus restaurants and also $100 currently. The price will go up, though. So if you're wanting to attend both events, you can also purchase a weekend pass, which is both Friday and Saturday, and you save a few dollars. But it looks like a really fun event. This is the one that, again, I think I'm most interested in going to see and would be interested in booking a trip for, because you get to experience, all these foods there without, having to jump around a whole lot. You can, just go to this one event and really experience all the flavors from Nashville.
Cool.
All right, let's take another break, and then we'll talk about what is on the menu. We're back, and let's talk about what is on the menu. I only found one major one that I think you have to try while you're in Nashville, and that is, of course, the Nashville hot chicken. The place to go to get this seems to be Hattie B's, and that it looks really good. I think that's a place that we would prefer to stop by to get, but I know that there's going to be a number of hot chicken spots in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline, you had a place that you had looked up also? Not for hot
I
chicken, but
Yeah, it's called Turkey and the Wolf, and so it's sandwiches, and it's a fried bologna sandwich. But it looks really good, and it has like a very thick toast, like super thick. So I looked them up on Instagram, to double check. They also have a fried collard green sandwich there, which is not something that I would fancy, but I feel like I would do the fried bologna. And I think you're going to mention the donuts, unless I'm crashing a party.
go ahead and talk about the donuts.
Daughters, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I do like the donuts, don't get me wrong.
But are they?
But I
So
just don't,
was it originally in Nashville then, or what? Like, where were they originally from then?
I don't know.
if it's the same place that I looked up, I thought about talking about the donuts. I think that they were originally in New York and they moved to Nashville. And
Well,
now they have like 5 locations.
yeah, with the
Yeah.
100-layer donut, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Oh, it
yeah,
takes
we've
like
had 'em.
3 days to make or something.
yeah.
You've had them though, right?
I
Raquel and
had
Jensen?
them. Oh,
What? Oh, see, we've had them.
yeah, we've had them because you can get them in Florida, and we got them from the Airstream the first time because we got them together for the first time, right? I think Jacqueline and I were together, and Jessica was Jessica there too. I don't
Jessica
know.
was there.
Yeah, and we all got those from the Airstream for the first
Yeah,
time.
they were good.
Yeah, I just like the idea of it too.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere you go get a donut.
Well, I just meant like the family type, and because when they first started out,
Oh,
I don't know how old their daughters are now, but when we first learned about them, they were like, I mean, they had like a little girls too. So I just thought that was really cool.
And obviously, we're 5 daughters
So
plus Jensen.
plus Jensen.
Plus
That's
Jensen.
true.
Semi food related. Did you see that cotton candy was invented in Nashville?
I think I did.
did see that, I think.
Did you? Okay, well, it's just semi food related.
No, it totally is. I hate cotton candy.
And I just saw on TikTok the other day some lady was making cotton candy in the Mall of America, but they're so cute. She was like using little sticks and making them into like bunnies and stuff. Oh, they were so cute. So I
Have
don't
you
know.
seen the, like, I think it's a raccoon or something that puts their cotton candy in the water to clean it? Because I guess they clean their food and then it disappears.
No,
I know, it
that's so
dissolves.
sad. But
It's
they
so
shouldn't be eating
sad.
that anyways.
Yeah.
It's not nutritious.
Okay, so heading to bars, there's there's lots of bars on along Broadway and in Nashville. I have a list of them as far as bars, and a lot of them have ties to celebrities. I sent that list over to you guys. I just wanted to see if there's any bars that y'all wanted to talk about first, and maybe go through the list.
I got excited about, so they're calling like the bars honky tonks, right? Like where you're going to see live music. And for me, when I think honky tonk, I think that's where I go and I dance, like I two-step. So that was a learning for me. But from your list, category 10 was one that seems like a cool place because I'm wanting to go, and yes, I want to listen to music, but I want to two-step or I want to dance too. And a lot of them seem to be smaller bars, but category 10 is like this giant facility venue. So I thought that was a spot to hit just because you can kind of learn. They do line dancing lessons. So I think it's a good spot.
Yeah, that's the Luke Combs bar, category 10.
Posties. We can't let mom be cooler than us.
I knew Jacqueline was gonna say that.
But I'm not going to pay $20 for a walking Dorito. So,
Oh yeah,
She
don't get the
told
walking
you?
taco. Yeah.
She told you that story?
yes. Yes.
Yeah, she was not happy about that. I think everybody heard the Posties bar walking
I
taco
didn't,
story.
but I
What?
am gathering.
She apparently found it on the menu and thought that and then asked the waiter because I guess they advertised it as nachos. And so she got it and she was going to share it. They were going to share the nachos. And then whenever they brought it out, it was in a Doritos bag. But yeah, I think the Posties bar looks really cool. It's, from what I had seen, it's the largest bar. There's 6 bars within Posties. There's 3 floors and 3 stages. Jill, do you have a bar that you want to check out?
Okay, so on the list, and this was in the speakeasy section, but so I don't know if I'm allowed to say it now, but the red phone booth, I actually had seen that a while back, just where you punch in the code to get in. I thought that was cool. So when I saw that one, that's probably what I would pick. Also, that they had mentioned on there cigars, and I thought that was cool. And then they have pizza, which I like pizza. So, anyways, but mostly because I get to type in a secret code is where I want to go.
Yeah.
That is cool. So how does that work? It's you go through a phone booth or
Yeah, so you use the phone booth. Yeah, you use the phone booth. You type in the code, but it's different. And so you have to have a membership. So that's kind of, I think the other piece of it is you have to kind of know somebody or somehow get the code. But I think people put the code out there, you know. I think it kind of gets more open probably as the night goes on. Well, that's what I saw online anyways, was that people were kind of giving the code. But it is a membership speakeasy. So I'm not a member, but maybe someone will give me the code. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the other bars, I know Tootsie's was a big one. That I've heard of and been recommended. So Tootsie's, and then there's again a number of celebrity musician bars. So Luke Bryan has a bar, Jason Aldean has a bar, Miranda Lambert, Kid Rock's big ass honky tonk rock and roll steakhouse. That's a cool bar where it has multiple levels and multiple bands or music on each level. So that's kind of a cool place just because you can go from level to level. If you don't like the music on one, you can just go right up to another one. Jelly Roll has a bar. Lainey Wilson. I think Lainey Wilson it might be the pick that I liked. So that's Lainey Wilson's Bell Bottoms Up. I like the look of that one. I think I would probably stop by there as well. Bon Jovi, Alan Jackson. They all have bars. So there's a number of bars there that you can, do a bar crawl. And there are plenty of places out there that are kind of organizing, a more official bar crawl where you can go from bar to bar. Okay, any more on bars, or we can head to souvenirs?
Another notable one I forgot it seems like people want you to go to, or it's a good spot, is a Robert's Western Wear. It looks really small, but it seems to be one that you want to make sure that you stop by too.
Okay, so for souvenirs, does anybody want to kick us off as far as what souvenir you might have your eye on when visiting Nashville?
I'll go
I'm gonna-
first.
okay.
Jill missed it when I logged into our meeting today. I was wearing my hat, my cowboy hat. So I think that I would want to get a nice one, like kind of like that felt material, a nice cowboy hat. I think that would be my souvenir.
Totally. Yeah, I looked up a place that they have the Rustler hat company there. And then there was another one that was also popular. I don't know why the name escapes me, but they have a couple out there. So I would definitely, and I have a couple of cowboy hats, but I think I'd want to get another one that's custom with like, a feather or something or initials. I think I want to get a Dolly tee because I don't have a Dolly Parton tee. So I feel like I'd want something like that or from one of the tours. And then if I do yes, get it. If I do
You look so good. I don't look like that in a hat. That's good. Well, I'm not gonna get a hat because they don't look good on me. But I mean, it'd be a cool souvenir, but I don't think I'd actually wear it, and so I don't want to. I wouldn't buy something I'm not gonna use. But I agree. I was gonna say probably the distillery. I would like to do that, and then I would get a souvenir from there. And maybe just a Tomato Fest shirt.
Yeah.
Because I just think that would be a very unique item to have. But
So my pick, we didn't talk about it in the points of interest, but the Gibson Garage, that is going to be Gibson guitar. They don't offer any tours, but if you have a musician and who plays guitar, I think that's a good stop as well. So my pick for souvenir would be a Gibson guitar, and that's going to cost a pretty penny. I'm sure thousands of dollars, depending on which one you have your eye on. Going to our AI portion, Nashville, it pretty much is what it says. It says Nashville is defined by deep musical roots and bold culinary scene. Talks about Grand Ole Opry. Talks about the Country Music Hall of Fame. It also mentions Prince's Hot Chicken. Like I said, there's many places to get hot chicken, but Prince's Hot Chicken is one that it calls out. And then it also talks about a restaurant called Monell's, and that's an all-you-can-eat Southern feast. The donuts, this is where the donuts came up for me. So I didn't have it on my initial search, but AI brought the Five Daughters Bakery up and said, there's this 100-layer donut, and it can take 3 days to make it. So there's a number of different flavors of donuts here. So they have the standard glaze, chocolate sea salt, vanilla cream, maple glaze, and they also have seasonal flavors as well. Final thoughts on Nashville, and what is the longest road trip you'd be willing to make?
Final thoughts. I need somebody to get married again. So we can
Right?
do, so we can do the
Yes.
bachelorette party. So Valerie or
Yes.
whatever. Or we need to get a new single friend. I don't really know, but
Yeah. Yes. Or does somebody want to like renew their vows and we can do
I don't, but I'd be willing to do it. So we could do the bachelorette
Jennifer's
party.
been married a long time. Maybe she
Yeah.
wants
But
to
they
do
already
it.
did 20 or 25. I don't know.
They
Jordan
got
is
married.
21, so they
It'll
have,
be 25 this year.
okay, so
2026.
Jennifer.
Maybe convince her to renew their vows and do another bachelorette party.
Well, because here's the deal: is we didn't do a bachelorette for
Because we would
her.
have been little.
I mean, I was
y'all were little
18.
kids.
I was 16, so yeah.
So that's
Who
right.
did
See,
you even party with? We don't
Yeah.
know.
she got done dirty, so we're gonna have to actually give her a bachelorette party.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay,
Done. So there's that. We're gonna have a bachelorette party
for Jen.
for Jen.
Yeah, that was my main takeaway too, is that this is a great spot for a bachelorette or bachelor party.
I was just thinking about like traveling there. I don't think I would drive the 10 hours for Nashville. I think for me it's a flight.
I think my timeline as far as the road trip goes is probably about 8 hours. If it were 8 hours for me, I think that's where I'm looking. Maybe we do this, we take a trip there and that number gets extended, and I'd say, yeah, I'd do 12
Yeah.
hours or more. But at the moment, I'm thinking 8 hours.
I'd do it. I'd
I'd do the
drive.
10.
I'd do
Like
it. And I feel like I
6.
would stop along the way. I feel like there's enough like stops along the way.
I
Yeah.
mean, and if I was going, like, if it was a bachelorette party, 10 hours would just fly by.
For
I mean,
sure.
we just
Yeah,
talk.
if it was yeah.
Or
that
you
could
could
be
play
part
all
of
of Shania Twain songs back to back to back, and you'd be there.
it. True.
So
True.
there's that. But I don't know. I would definitely do the 10. I think it's worth it.
Okay. I'm in the
Did you say
minority.
it's not worth it, you both, because there's less outdoorsy stuff?
No. I don't know. Maybe it's partly because we just came from a trip where it was primarily centered around like shops and bars on one street, and I don't know if I would drive a long distance for that type of trip.
Yeah, like what Jill is saying, like if you're in the car with your friends and it's a road trip and you're partying, I think that time's going to fly by and that's good. But I think with it being so, if it's focused heavily on partying and drinking, I just don't necessarily need to drive for 10 hours in order to get that done.
Oh,
So
are you throwing a party this weekend? No, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. But I do feel like there is, I don't know, I guess maybe because it is on my list to go and do, I'm like, yeah. But maybe you're right. Maybe if I went, I'd say, okay, maybe 8. Or
Maybe we should test this and
We
you
should,
do the drive.
Jacqueline and I will test it. It's not a big deal. We'll drive down.
Do the
or
drive
up,
and see if you're right that it was worth it.
Yeah.
and we'll get her hat and come right back.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get a hat and a donut and be right back.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm ready. Let's go.
all
Booking
right.
it.
Well, I've been looking at Nashville as a place to see for a long time now, and I think this really is just encouraging me more to go there. I really like the food and wine festival that they have. I think that's a great thing to check out. So that's really pushing me, I think, to do it more. We'll see if I make it there before they get a baseball team, but if they do get a baseball team, even more reason to check it out. So follow us on Instagram at Postcard Town Podcast for more content. And thank you to Jacqueline, Jill, and Raquel for another episode. And thanks, as always, for listening. We appreciate your support, and safe travels.